Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It's July 25th, New Comic Book Day on Wednesday here, and I wanted to shoot a quick video to go over solicitations coming up here in October for Marvel and DC. There's two main websites that I go to a lot for comic book news and what the solicitations upcoming are, CBR and Bleeding Cool. I like CBR way better. Bleeding Cool just has a ton of pop-ups. It takes forever for it to load. I don't know. It causes all kinds of problems to my computer. So I don't know if you guys experience the same when you go on Bleeding Cool, but I prefer CBR way better. And it's the same news release. You know, they basically have the same information released at the same time. Yeah, I just think Bleeding Cool's trash. The guy that runs that, I think, is an idiot. And when you click on his website, you'll find out why. So I want to go through the Marvel solicitations first. So first thing that they're highlighting here is Spider-Geddon. That's coming out, and I love that main cover. I think that is by Julian Tedesco. I believe that's who that is. No, you know, I don't think so, because Tedesco usually has two T's. You know, that's not his signature there. Doesn't look like a Tedesco cover. Yeah, I'm sorry, I should know that. In-Hook Lee, though, I'll be probably picking that up. I love his artwork. I'm not too sure who the cover artist is on this one, but it's a pretty cool cover. So I will be picking that up. I'll be pre-ordering that. So Spider-Geddon looks pretty cool. And there's also going to be a character released in that, which is from Old Man Logan universe. It's Spider-Woman from Old Man Logan universe. So that'll be, I guess her first appearance will be in that series, so that'll be worth getting for that. You got Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider #1. A lot of people are not real happy about them changing the name. You've got an art germ cover though, so I'm sure that issue #1 will do well. You got Superior Octopus. Yeah, that could be good. I don't know. I'll have to see. I may check that out. Let's go down a little further. Some of the stuff I'm going to skip over. I'm not really that interested in. Yeah, Infinity Wars. I definitely going to be picking up all of that, every issue. Probably a couple covers of each. That looks pretty good. Storyline looks good. I love that they're bringing Thanos into that. Then Requiem, I think, is going to be the main villain, so it'll be interesting to see what they develop with her character. So we go down Marvel. There's a few other things. There was a couple covers that I was very impressed by. I think that one's pretty cool. The Wolverine cover there. Return of Wolverine. Obviously, I love McNiven's art, so I'll be picking that up. I think he's fantastic. Go down a little further here. Yeah, Shatterstar #1. Now that could be good. Now, the main cover, this artist is pretty good. Puri. Yasmin, is it Yasmin? Yeah, Yasmin Putri. Very good at that. That artwork, you know, I think it's pretty cool. She's very good at like up close action. Very unique style of drawing. I think that will probably do well, so I might pick up definitely that first issue. And I love that's the A cover is her artwork, which is cool. Go down a little further. That one looks, you know, I noticed Tedesco is doing, I don't think that's Tedesco, but the Tedesco is doing a lot of covers coming up here. So there's some What If X-Men's. That looks pretty interesting. What If Thor. That Ghost Rider cover is badass. I like that Ghost Rider cover. So I love a good Ghost Rider cover. I'm always partial to that. So I might pick that up. Yeah, they got a lot of what ifs coming up, so I always enjoy reading those. There was a really cool, I know People Out Champions is also going to be a lot. There's a lot of new characters that are coming out through Champions, those Champions covers. That cover's pretty cool. It looks like a East Side Rabbitic cover. Yep. There we go. Thor number 6. That looks pretty good. Captain America I've not been buying. Just not. It just hasn't caught me. I read the first issue and I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe that gets better. Sometimes these books get a little bit better. Tony Stark, Iron Man. Okay, Immortal Hulk. That's a pretty cool cover right there. That might be worth picking up. Of course, Alex Ross does the main covers. Max Lim is doing the variants. There was the one I wanted to show you guys was Death of the Inhumans cover. I think it's my favorite cover coming up. Of course, Venom I'll be picking up. Anything Venom with Donny Cates is worth getting. Any cover, that's a pretty badass cover right there. Definitely, Stegman's been really, really good on his artwork lately. Let me go down here a little bit more. Man, it's hard to believe how many solicitations they have. Another Rabidic cover. Big fan of him. It's Fantastic Four, I believe. And I'm looking for Death of the Inhumans. That cover, wait till you see this thing. I love it. Oh, that cover right there is pretty cool too with the, I think that's Raza on Black Panther right there. I love that. That looks pretty cool. You know, that might have been a Cuna. Yeah, it's hard to tell. I mean, it looked like Raza's work a little bit. Yeah, Daredevil. Let me go down here. I'm getting close to it. And Punisher. I haven't been reading that. Yeah, sorry guys. I know this is I'm going a little slow here. That's a pretty cool Moon Knight cover. I kind of like that. That's pretty neat. I don't know if that's Cinquez or who that is, but yeah, Death of the Unbeatable Scoregirl, fantastic. That is a trash book. I don't know who the hell's reading that thing, but it needs to die. I don't know. There's a lot of books, Marvel. You know, again, here's another crap book. Life of Captain Marvel, absolute trash. The reason it's only going 5 issues is because they know it's not selling, and they only want, you know, they know they're losing money on producing that book. No one's buying it. Maybe there were a few people that bought issue number 1 just because it's an issue number 1, but that would be it. So thank goodness that only goes 5 issues. So here's the cover I really like, which is I think it's Carrie Andrews' cover. That looks awesome. Medusa sitting on the throne, and her hair draped down. I mean, I just love that image. So if you haven't been picking up Death of the Inhumans, you're crazy. First of all, Donny Cates is the writer. The interior artwork is really good. The covers have been really, really well done. Carrie Andrews did I picked up the first issue, the character design of Vox, the new villain, and that book is done really, really well. You know, I just think it's awesome what Donny Cates has been doing. Without Donny Cates, I think Marvel would I don't think hardly any of their books would get in the top 10 without him. So if they're smart, they would either pay him well or give him equity ownership on a lot of these titles. But I think that was it for Marvel. Oh yeah, this Deadpool cover looks pretty interesting. Pretty gross. You know, a little Halloween special there for Deadpool, so that looks pretty cool. I think that was it though for Marvel. There's another Raza cover on Exiles number 9. I'm sure that will do well. I think that was it. Basically, oh yeah, Old Man Logan's going to be ending too, so that's the last issue, number 50. That'll be in October. I've been collecting that series. It's been pretty good. The writing on it, you know, Ed Brisson has been pretty decent on that. Artwork's been good. Yeah, I think that was it. Weapon X, I haven't really been collecting that. But I think the big one to get is definitely the Spider-Geddon. That should be pretty good. It looks, they've got all these different characters in it, crossovers. I think that'll be a good title. So I want to go back and go into the DC Solicitations. If I can find it here. Here we go. So there's some interesting stuff coming up here in DC. Really, really good covers. I tell you, if you're into cover artwork, you just can't beat DC. So you got Tom King doing a new Batman title, and you get kind of a horror-based book there with Batman on the cover. It looks pretty good. Blank covers, I don't buy blank covers. Okay, here, Books of Magic #1. Really, really cool Middleton cover. I'm sure that will do well. I'm pre-ordering a few of those. I never really got into the Vertigo, the Sandman universe. I read some of it, but I can't. I probably need to go back and reread it because I don't remember a whole lot of it. But Lucifer, the last iteration of Lucifer, I've been reading, which was pretty good. I enjoyed that title. I purchased that whole run. And I'll try a new Lucifer title here. They're rebooting it again, so I'll probably pick that up to see if it's any good. You got Hero in Crisis. Now Tom King's coming out with this is the second issue, so I believe in September is going to be the first issue of Heroes in Crisis. And I was watching Tom King interview. I know he's under a lot of scrutiny right now. A lot of people weren't happy with Batman 50, including myself. I kind of get it though. I mean, he's coming out with a long-term play on it. I kind of agree that Batman shouldn't be married. I mean, he needs to be a dark character, and I don't see him being a regular husband, normal family life type thing. I mean, it just doesn't really make sense for Batman. So, Tom King, maybe he'll redeem himself over the long haul. Sometimes you have to stick with a writer for a while to see the bigger picture. So that could be the case with Tom King. We'll see. But here's a great cover. Now, I've mentioned this artist before. This is Yasmin Putri. I think Putri. It sounds like I'm getting that name wrong, but let's say it's Yasmin Putri. I love this Wonder. This is probably one of my favorite Wonder Woman covers I've seen in a long time. I have no doubt that this book is going to be hot, so you better pre-order this in advance. So I'm going to pick up probably 4 or 5 issues of that cover, and it's the A cover. So, most in the past I've been picking up the Jenny Frison variant covers because her artwork is also really, really good. But if I had to choose one, I'm going to get this Yasmin Putri. That cover is awesome. I love that. It's kind of like a Delato cover, right? Very, very similar. Kind of a painted style. Definitely a painted style. They don't have pictures of the Dark Justice League. It'll be interesting to see what they come up with there. Here's another great cover. I think that I don't know if that cover's by. I don't think that's a Milton cover. That is a Richard Federici cover. That looks pretty good. Aquaman's been a great title. If you haven't been picking it up, I definitely suggest you do. Dan Abnett has been very, very solid in that. The writing has been excellent. Usually, both covers lately have been very good. I like Middleton covers, but even the A cover's been fantastic on Aquaman. So that's probably one of the best titles you can buy right now in DC is Aquaman, which, a couple years ago, I don't think I would have ever said that. And of course, Justice League #10, that's a pretty cool cover. I like that orange effect there. And Aquaman is highlighted in the center. There's a storyline regarding him. So that looks pretty good. You got another Jolie Jones cover, Hex Wives #1. That's a new DC Vertigo title. I'll definitely be picking that up. I like a lot of the Vertigo titles. Old Lady Harley. Come on. Really? Old Lady Harley. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that. Deathstroke and Yogi Bear. Jeez. I mean, Mark Texeira is doing the artwork. I'll probably pick that up just because I like his artwork, and he doesn't draw that much anymore. So, got a Kirkman cover, which looks pretty cool. Obviously you're buying these. It's not to be taken seriously. It's, yeah, I mean, who the heck is that? Huckleberry Hound. Who are they selling these comic books to? 45 and 50-year-olds? I mean, yeah, I barely remember those cartoons when I was a kid. Kids today are like, who the hell are these characters? Never heard of them. Let's go down here a little further. Yeah, there's some Vertigo Celebration. There's a hardcover coming out. That could be pretty cool. A lot of creators involved in that. That's interesting Action Comics. So this is 1004. It's a Ryan Sook cover. That's pretty interesting. I don't know if I want to pick up Action Comics or not. Not always been a big fan of Action Comics. Obviously, I picked up Action Comics 1000. Batgirl, that I've been consistently buying all of the Joshua Milton covers, but I'll probably pick up these foil A covers too. Tedesco has been doing a lot of the covers for DC in October. There's several that he's doing the covers for. So, and I like his artwork, so I'll probably be picking that up, the A cover even. So you got Tom King, number 56. So those who don't like Tom King, you're going to have to put up with him on Batman till at least issue 103 is what I've heard. The good news is you've got variant covers coming out with Mattina. So that'll be awesome. I love Mattina, and definitely Mattina doing Batman is even better. Batman Beyond, I picked up number 22 because there's a new Scarecrow introduced in that issue. So that is definitely, I don't know if that'll be worth continuing on, but a lot of people have been saying Batman Beyond's been really good. So I will try to pick that up. And I think Catwoman, I don't know if I'll continue that. The first issue was okay. I'll pick up a couple more issues. A lot of times I'll pick up the first 5 issues if I'm not too sure. If it's halfway decent, I'll pick up the first 5 issues, but after that. Oh, also Deathstroke, in Arkham, that looks pretty cool. I like the idea of him. Deathstroke's one of my favorite characters. I love him. I've got his first appearance in Teen Titans number 2. He's definitely one of my favorite characters. He's sometimes a villain, sometimes not. I like that about him. Hey, you got a good old Jay Lee cover. Look at that. The Dreaming number 2. So looks like September will be the start of that series. I will be taking a look at that. I do like Jay Lee, but he's only doing the cover, so I know a lot of people don't like his artwork or his style, but I think it's pretty cool. Again, you got another foil cover here. This one's done by Alex Malev, sorry. He's a pretty good artist. I like his work. Yeah, so you got a lot of foil covers coming out with DC. There's another Tedesco cover, Harley Quinn. I'm telling you, Tedesco's doing a bunch of covers. It's crazy. You got a Scolari cover there. Matteo Scolari. He does Black Science. Definitely could see his style when he draws. That looks interesting. I don't like that cover. Yeah, so DC has some pretty good books coming up. I'm not a big fan of He-Man. I know some people are. Justice League Odyssey, that was a book that was delayed. That was supposed to come out, I think, in June. And it's not, the first issue comes out, I think, in September. And then this will be issue number 2 in October. So looks like they'll have that back on schedule. Another foil cover. So Cedric is doing the foil cover on that. I love the look of that. The black gray background with the yellow. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, so there's some pretty good, I would say DC has way better books coming out, artwork-wise, story-wise, than Marvel over the next few months. Marvel definitely has a couple good ones that I'm definitely going to be picking up. Death of the Inhumans, Spider-Geddon. I'll definitely finish up that Old Man Logan series. But DC just has been fantastic. And Red Hood and the Outlaws, That's not the cover. I don't think that is the Yasmin Petrie cover, but Yasmin Petrie's been doing the yeah, that's a Pete Woods cover. Yasmin Petrie has been doing the B covers for Red Hood and the Outlaws. So I think issue number 26 is going to be a hot issue. There's a lot of buzz on it on online already, and I'm sure when that book comes out, that'll be $10, $15, $20 book on eBay. So if you haven't pre-ordered that one, might be too late to pre-order. I think that ended just a week ago. Yeah, so maybe try to find that at your shop if you can. Silencer, I heard that's been pretty good. I like Abnett's writing, but I've only picked up the first couple issues. Suicide Squad, I've been only picking that up for the Matina covers. I might continue that. Rogol Zaar, boy, they really are continue to use him in the Superman series. So you've got Bendis writing still, and you've got a variant cover coming up here for Superman number 4 with Adam Hughes. I definitely like Adam Hughes covers, so I'll be definitely picking up one of those. Teen Titans, I picked up number 20 with the first appearance of Crush. I don't know if I'll continue on with that title or not. I might give it a 1 or 2 issue run on that, and just to see. Terrifics has been pretty good, but not terrific. Yeah, so there's a lot of good DC titles coming up. Some of them look interesting. Artwork is definitely better in DC. The cover artwork has been way better. But the Batman, I think that one's going to be Secret Files number 1. That looks really, really good. I like Janon's covers. I think he does a really good job. And notice they're all these enhanced foil covers. So a lot of foil covers coming out in October here with DC. I'm not too sure I can't remember if on the September solicitations whether they had that or not. But yeah, so those are the solicitations coming out that I'm looking at for October, putting my orders in. I would do the same if I were you on some of those with the really good covers, because I think they're going to sell out pretty fast. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. What you think of those titles, which ones you think are worth picking up. Maybe I missed one. Let me know if I missed something that looks really hot that's coming out that I didn't highlight. Hope everyone has a great week, and go get your comics. I'll post another video near the end of the week on some things I picked up at a local shop. All right, thanks, guys.